My teacher once told me, I expect awakening to bring relief, when in reality, relief brings awakening. This struck me because I kind of identify with my suffering. I believe my pain is more spiritually useful than my well-being, almost as if awakening is like pulling a rubber band so tight it eventually snaps. And it is important to embrace your suffering. A flower needs rain to grow, but you have to have balance. It can't bloom in torrential downpour and heavy winds. In the West especially, we've been conditioned into basing our worth off of our productivity. And so for many of us, our spiritual work is mostly about learning to relax. The truth is, you can't wake up until your nervous system is regulated. Your body has to feel safe enough to confront truth. Sometimes I write. And the weird thing about writing for me is that it comes in fits and starts. Sometimes I'll go through periods where I'm writing a lot, and sometimes I'll go through months or even a year or longer where I write hardly anything. And strangely, after taking long breaks from writing, the writing I make after those breaks is much deeper and more polished than what I was writing before. And I wasn't consciously improving my skills during that break, but it's almost like I had simply accumulated more life experiences that, because of that break, were like given breathing room to distill into something tangible that I could translate onto the page. I think spirituality is similar in a sense. You have to give yourself space and time to simply explore the experiences you want to explore, because, you have to let yourself live your life if you really want to wake up. That's kind of the whole point. A content creator named Grace Pilled puts it pretty well when she says that you have to let yourself go on side quests. Insofar as you venture out on the main quest of spiritual practice and meditation and shadow work and all this stuff, it's like getting lunch with a friend or seeing a movie or sitting down with a cup of tea. These things nourish your soul. These really are the essence of life. Creation is not simply an act of pain. It is an act of orgasmic pleasure, an act of losing yourself in the dance of being. The dance of being is not always disciplined on the cushion. It's wild, it's intense, it's free. Right now, I'm at work, and I don't hate this job, but I also don't particularly love it. It just kind of is what it is. And it's like, even though I don't feel super present in this environment, I'm kind of learning to accept it for what it is. Because even though I'm not putting a lot of attention on practice, to speak broadly, it's like there's a part of me that still has faith that because my interest in waking up is genuine and has depth, that gravity will pull me back to that place, even if I don't always understand how or when. And that faith, that belief that awakening is going to claim you, it's impossible to run away from it, that belief carries you through those side quests and those times when you feel distant from truth. Having belief that you'll figure it out eventually, or grace will help you along the way, I mean, that itself is so essential to this path, I think. And it's also just like, it's very comforting, like, because it takes away that belief that like I'm earning this or I'm not earning this, I'm doing enough or I'm not doing enough. And it kind of just lets me chill a little bit. And as somebody who sometimes has very little chill, which isn't a bad thing per se, but it, sometimes gets me in trouble. It's like learning to chill can be nice. And that voice that says you're not doing enough or you're never gonna get there, like just sitting with that voice and letting it exist without having to react to it by choosing to practice in a disciplined and structured way, like that itself dissolves conditioning and helps you wake up, because that voice that tells you you're not doing enough, that's ego. That voice that says that you need to earn awakening, that is ego. It identifies with awakening. It thinks that awakening is going to like fix it, make it a better person. So that's it. I'm drinking a blondie matcha. Got it with extra matcha because I'm working a pretty long shift today. And yeah, today is going to be a day. Tomorrow is going to be a day. And here I am. Oh wait, I gotta do the thumbnail. Hold on. Sorry. God, I feel like such a YouTuber. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well.